Hi you guys, it's Nicole and it is Friday morning. I dropped Diesel off at school and Amar off at drama camp. Smi's still in bed. JB, you can hear the bathtub running. You can actually hear it down here. Is upstairs, obviously about to get in the bath. But I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys my morning routine. I developed this routine within the Wild 30 monthly challenge group. Which is from Planners Gone Wild. They do little 30-day challenge groups and I signed up for the Declutter and Clean group, and part of that was developing a routine, a daily routine. So right now I'm just focused on my morning routine and I've been doing it now for 2 weeks, maybe somewhere around there, 2 weeks, and it seems to be working out wonderfully. It helps me get in the mode of keeping my house clean, and I still need to work on decluttering, so it gives me some time to kind of choose an area and do a project or work on decluttering for 30 minutes or so. But I'm just gonna share with you what I do for my morning routine. Like I said, I did my errands of dropping the kiddos off, and these are dishes just from like last night and this morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and unload the dishwasher. Sometimes I will get it unloaded while Diesel's eating breakfast in the morning before I take him, but we kind of had a late morning. He actually slept in to about 6:45 this morning, so that was very unusual. So I didn't get a chance to unload the dishwasher. So I'm gonna go ahead and unload all the dishes and then load all the dishes. And really there isn't, was there a spoon or something? Yeah, a spoon I think in my sink. I don't put any dishes in my sink now. That was part of the challenge when the initial daily task was shine your sink. So I've been keeping that up every day. And I pretty much don't put any dishes in the sink. And it makes it more obvious to me how many dishes I have piling up, and just to make sure that I put them directly into the dishwasher. So like I said, this is just from last night and this morning. And in the morning when I empty and then I load up these dishes, and throughout the day the dishes just automatically go into the dishwasher. No one else in my family is good about doing that, but I kind of just stock the kitchen, I guess, and anytime I see like a dish sitting out, I will throw it in the dishwasher. So like Amara left a cup here this morning, and then I made eggs, so there's just the small pan and the spatula, but that will all get cleaned up right now with the first thing I'm gonna do for my morning routine. And I have a few things I do for my morning routine, and it doesn't necessarily have to be in this order, but this is just how I'm gonna do it today. Okay, loaded the dishes, and I washed that pan and all that good stuff, and it took me a whole 6 minutes. I started at 9:16, it's 9:22. So that's all the time it took to do that. So yeah, on to the second step, which is going to be laundry. So I have a load of laundry in here that I washed yesterday that should have already been switched, but I didn't do it. And then I have a load of laundry in the dryer. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this out of the dryer, folded, put away. That's the big thing, put away. And then the stuff in the washer, obviously, into the dryer. Anything that's not dried, I'll hang up. And then I will start a new load of laundry in here. And then my goal is, by the end of the day, I know that's so filthy right there. God, I really need to clean this out. The goal of the day is to get whatever load I put in the washer, to get that done and put away by the end of the night. So I'm going to, today I think I'm gonna sit down and work on my nighttime routine of things I wanna do in the evening to get me ready for the next day, and I think that's gonna be part of my nighttime routine. But part of this group, I learned that it's good to develop a habit and just really concentrate on doing that particular habit for a while before you move on to the next thing, so you do not get overwhelmed. So like the first thing that we did, like I said, was shine our sinks. And I did that, you know, made sure I did that. I've done that every single day since the first day, so I've done that over a month now. So, you know, start small on a small thing, and I would suggest actually, no, make our bed was the first thing we did. So I suggest to you, maybe start off, if you don't make your bed every day, concentrate, make your bed every single day. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch the laundry around. Okay, laundry, I decided to fluff up the stuff in the dryer first before I take it out. So another thing on my morning routine list is to clear hot spots, and one of my big hot spots are all the kitchen counters, because you know what? It's a huge hot spot, yes, but I want to have clean kitchen counters every single day. It just makes life feel good. Over here, as you can see, it's obviously a hot spot, and it's a hot spot for my husband. He always dumps shoes, things he buys, shipments, whatever. For some reason, he always puts in this area. And then that counter, he always dumps his stuff on that counter. So I'm gonna go ahead while the clothes are fluffing up in the dryer, clear off my counters and clear off this hot spot. Okay, the load of laundry I threw in the wash, and then I folded the one that was in the dryer, and these are 2 dresses of Mars. I'm just gonna hang up in her bedroom, so I'm gonna go ahead and take these upstairs now. Oh, and then the kitchen counters, I've cleared those off. Pretty much, I have to bring down the ladder so I can take up those glasses, go on the top shelf, and that platter I have to find a spot for. But it's probably gonna be up high and I can't reach it without a ladder. And then JB's stuff on the floor, I cleaned up. However, I have a computer, his keys, and his like charger thing, a couple hats here. When he comes down, he'll get whatever he needs, and then the rest I will take up to the bedroom. So yeah, done with that. So I'm gonna take the laundry upstairs, and then we'll move on to the rest of my morning routine. Okay, with the kitchen counters, you heard me mention clear your hot spots. And hot spots are just places that collect things, random things. So one of my hot spots is, of course, my front entry table, which is looking a little beat up. I want to get a new one, but as you can see, there's just a couple of things here, a hair tie, and then these are actually my niece's pants, and I have to mail them off to her. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clear off anything that's sitting on the table. Okay, so this is my final hot spot, and it's my nightstand, and it just collects things. Usually in the evening it collects things, throughout the day a little bit, but I have my water bottle, so I'll take that down, put it in the dishwasher. And then I brushed out Amar's hair in my room last night after she took a shower. She's been swimming every day, so she has to really wash her hair really well and condition it really well every night, and I brush it out every night. And then somehow her lip gloss ended up in my room, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that stuff away. But another thing, a daily thing, was to make your bed, and actually JB's been doing this one for me. He's usually the last one out of bed, so he almost always makes the bed. But as a reward for myself for doing this Wild 30 challenge this month, I bought myself all new bedding, so hopefully I'll have that on pretty soon. I need to go still get us new pillows. Mine's kind of slumped down on that side. And I'm not really showing you the whole room because it's still a work in progress. JB's nightstand is full of stuff, so I'm trying to not mess with his stuff too much, since it's his, and I don't want to like annoy him with me constantly dealing with all of his stuff. So concentrate on my stuff and the kids' stuff and all the like the together spaces or whatever. But yeah, it's been awesome that he's been making the bed most mornings for us. So that's lovely, and hopefully I'll be able to get my new bedding on. Let me pull it up and I'll show you what I picked out. Okay, so this is the new bedding I picked out. I just grabbed it at Target. So I have some gray sheets, and then a gray comforter set with some extra little throw pillows and all that jazz. What's the brand? Carter, I guess. I don't know. And then the sheets were Fieldcrest on clearance. But our walls are the super dark, like burgundy color. It's not really going to focus on them. It's just the way the light's hitting it or something. So I've decided, I keep switching back and forth. One moment I'm like, oh, let's do navy blue with it. But I'm pretty sure I'm just going to stick with like more neutral grays as accent type stuff, because we have all dark wood furniture too, so it's super dark in here. And yeah, So that's what I went with, is just the gray comforter set. So hopefully I'll get that on the bed. I was waiting kind of until I buy new pillows and then I can do that. But that was my reward for completing the Wow 30 challenge and making lots of improvements around my house. I have a lot more things to get organized and to do, but it's going really well so far, and I've been keeping up with it pretty well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all this stuff away now off of my third and final hotspot. And I probably will add more hotspots to the mix once I get more and more into my morning routine over time. Alright guys, I'm back downstairs. The loads of laundry I switched over earlier. The second load was dried, so I grabbed those out and just, I have them folded right here. It's pretty much the kids' clothes, so I'm gonna take those upstairs. But as I was doing laundry, some random socks were in there that I know no longer fit the girls, so I just am gonna go ahead and toss those. And that's a good way to kind of declutter as you go, I guess. Like clothes that they've outgrown and you wash, or you know that no longer fit them, like the last time they worn them. When they come out of the dryer, just throw them in a bag for donation, versus putting them back in the dresser and then having it just take up space. You know, just declutter as you go, I guess, is kind of my whole thing now. I'm all in that declutter, get rid of stuff mode. So anyways, as you see, I have my earbuds in. I listen to Audible books. Right now I'm listening to the Outlander series. And I listen to that while I'm cleaning, and then I also listen to it while I'm driving, especially Diesel because the school's a ways away. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So far, let's recap. I've done the dishes, I've cleared all my hot spots, the counter, the entryway, the end table, my nightstand, I mean. My bed is made by JB, it was. Load of laundry is already done. Let's see. And so the other thing I have on my morning routine is just to wipe down the half bathroom on the main level here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Wipe it down, and then I have a vacuum a space, which just means vacuum something. So either it's my rugs down here, a bedroom upstairs, the hallway, the stairs, upstairs, the toy room, whatever. Just vacuum at least one space that morning. And then I have declutter for 30 minutes. Sometimes I just work this into while I'm doing other things. And then other times I'll focus on a specific area and just kind of focus on that area and declutter some things. I have some stuff around the house I know I'm gonna grab to be donated to go to Goodwill, so hopefully I can just throw that into my van. And if I have time today, I can drop it off. So we are going to the Spider-Man movie this afternoon, so that will be fun and exciting. Me, JB, and then the girls, because Diesel, like I said, is at school right now. So other than that, I will be done with my morning routine. I've kind of got off track a little bit this morning, just because I've been chit-chatting with JB and stuff, because he was around this morning. So I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, wipe down the half bath. I'm gonna run this laundry up, grab the vacuum something, and then grab some stuff to declutter. Alright, so today for the space I'm vacuuming is actually going to be my family room, and then I'll also do my living room rug right there. This rug right here is a wool rug from Pottery Barn, and it just sheds like crazy, and if I don't vacuum it a lot, which I haven't really in the past, that's part of this whole routine that gets me to vacuuming the spaces more often. But if you don't vacuum it a lot, you end up getting like those little dusty wool pieces all over, and on this dark wood floor, it shows up, and it looks bad throughout the house. So this is gonna be the space I vacuum for this morning's morning routine. Okay, here's my little half bath. Nothing spectacular, crazy wallpaper. Definitely needs a remodel in here, but it is what it is. So I just wiped down the sink. I already did that with a Clorox wipe. And then the toilet real quick, and I emptied the garbage. I have the little swishy toilet thing I put in the garbage after I use it on the toilet. I don't know, it's just kind of the habit I got into doing, which I need to find a better spot for that. That's why I hate not having, I don't like having a pedestal. I would like having like an actual cabinet here where I can put stuff like that into the cabinet. So it's out of sight and still convenient here. So now I just get a paper towel with soap and I'm just gonna wipe up the floor real quick. Yes, on my hands and knees, that's how I roll. To finish up this half bath. And like I said, this is just a quick wipe down. It's nothing, it's not like an elaborate cleaning or anything. I will do that another time. So if I just do this daily though, I feel like it, like the bathroom still looks halfway decent, presentable. So let me go ahead and get on my hands and knees and wipe up the floor. Okay, so just dropped off some stuff with my sister and was chit-chatting with her. So I'm gonna go ahead and gather up some stuff to declutter. This stuff all kind of needs to be moved out of here. My office was one of my big like cleaning projects. It was horrible before. I will do a before and after of it though in the future. So I'm just gonna work on this little space right here though before I have to go pick up Miss Amara. So my chit-chatting with JB and chit-chatting with my sister just took up a whole bunch of my time this morning. But we're gonna go ahead and just work on this area. This right here I am donating, so I got that ready to go. That's a picture of my nephew when he was an itty bitty. These black picture frames I think I'm gonna keep down here, but I'm gonna put kids' artwork in it. That's the plan. I'm keeping that lantern and these candlesticks. I got rid of a lot of my decor stuff I'm giving to a friend. This is some of it that I'm giving to my friend. And then this stuff I'm giving to my friend. She just bought a new home. And this right here. So that stuff I have to figure out how to pack it up for her and get that ready for her. And like I said, I'm just gonna work on this area. Suitcases need to go down in the basement. Some stuff needs to go out in the garage. Winter gear just needs to be put in a bin that it fits into and put into our little closet in the mudroom. Yeah, so let's get to it. Okay, I lied. I'm not gonna work on this whole area. What I'm gonna do is work on unpacking a suitcase from like a year ago. It's obviously a lot of stuff in there from a Disney trip. So that's what I'm gonna start using this time for, is unpacking a suitcase that has not been unpacked. All right, you guys, so there was a look at everything I do for my morning routine. It's pretty basic, pretty simple. Like I said, the bed, the sink, the hot spots were all part of that challenge group of Wild 30 I was involved in, and those were the weekly challenges. And then I just kind of tweaked the morning routine to make it work for me. So I would highly encourage you to develop some sort of routine, either in the morning, the evening. You know, it's based on your life, your lifestyle, and what will work for you. I would definitely suggest keeping it very basic and simple at first if you don't have a routine already developed. If you do a certain cleaning routine or organizational routine, leave a comment below and let me know, what do you include in your morning routine. So thanks you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so and hit that thumbs up button for me. I would really appreciate it. I will definitely be posting a lot of videos having to do with cleaning, decluttering, organizing, and all that good stuff, because I have a long ways to go until my house is where I want it to be. So it kind of got out of control over the last few years. My son, who's now 3.5 almost, he was born early, 8 weeks early, and he was in the NICU for a month, and then he's autistic, so he's special needs, and it just kind of snowballed into my home becoming very out of control. So I'm trying to get a grasp on it and get it under control, and yeah, I'll definitely share that journey with you guys. So thanks so much for watching this morning routine of mine, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.